Welcome back, YouTube, to another soccer slash football prediction. It's your boy Freddy da Silva. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. All right. So today I got Bundesliga predictions for Bundesliga and predictions for Serie A. I do want to talk a little bit about once we grow this channel up more. If I get 100 subscribers and 100 likes, I will be giving out something. I'll be giving out some stuff. Also, what I want to do in the comment section, I want to do basically like a ride with your play. If you put on a prediction before the game, I'll pick yours, and if it hits, we'll keep riding with you. And if you lose, I'll probably still, put you out there saying, you lost, but I'll give you a shout out. Okay. So then I'm gonna pick a new person to keep riding with. Yeah, that's pretty much basically kind of what I wanted to say. So let's get this thing growing, guys. Come on, let's hit that subscribe. Let's get the ball rolling. Okay, so on to the predictions. First, on this game we have Bochum versus ST Poli. Yeah, I'm not familiar. I can't pronounce some of these. I do apologize for that. But anyway, oh yes, also I will be talking about the team. I will let you know the injuries, and I'll give you my prediction after that. So yes. Anyway, Bochum has 3 questionable players. State ST Pauli. Apologize. ST Pauli has 5 injured players and 1 questionable. The last time these two went at it, Bochum did win 3-2. Then before that, it was a draw. Then Bochum won. Then a draw. Then a draw. So I probably won't bet this one, but if I did, I would probably go with the draw just because there's been 3 draws in their last 5 head-to-head. Bochum is playing at home, so maybe they do got the advantage. But it seems like, it just seems like screaming for a tie. Bochum only has 1 dub in their last 5 games, 3 L's and 1 draw. ST Pauli has 2 wins and 3 losses. So, it's hard. It's hard to just, what I mean. What you don't want to do is just force a bet, right? If it's just, if you know for sure that Bochum is going to win, then go for it. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to talk you out of it, but if it just looks kind of weird, don't force it. It's not worth it. What I can say on the total points is they do put in a good amount of numbers. Like, for example, the most recent was a 3-2, then a 2-2. So the total is sitting at 2.5. I might go with that, but then again, I might not, because they did not go over that 3 times out of their last 5 times. The 2 most recent was over 2.5. But I don't see how that would happen, because the last game that Bochum played, they didn't even score. And same thing with ST Pauli. They did not score. They lost against Frankfurt. So, yeah. Not touching this one. Okay, on to the next one. Union Berlin versus FC Augsburg. Berlin has one injured player, one red card, and one questionable. Augsburg has 3 injured players and 4 questionable. The last 5 times these two went head to head, Augsburg won, then a draw, then Augsburg, then a draw, then Augsburg. So Berlin has not been able to beat Augsburg. The total is sitting at 2.5. They have not been able to do that. Oh, shoot, my bad. I'm sorry. They have done that once. November 9th, 2022. This year, they have not been able to do that. So, I probably won't touch this one. If I did, it would probably be under 2.5. But I'm not touching this one. This is just weird. Another weird game. Okay. Now, this next one is a good one. Bayern Munich versus Hoffenheim. Now, Munich has 7 injured players and 1 questionable. Hoffenheim has 3 injured players and 2 questionable. The last time these guys went head to head, Hoffenheim beat Bayern 4-2. Then Bayern beat them 3-0. Then a draw. Then Bayern beat Hoffenheim 2-0. Then another draw. So I guess Hoffenheim has only been able to beat them once. And that was the most recent one, too. So I don't know how I'm going to go about this. Bayern is playing at home, so they do got the advantage. And they got 4 wins and 1 loss in their most 5 recent games. But the injuries just, I don't know how I can go about that. Hoffenheim has not gotten the dub in their last 5 games. 2 losses, 3 draws. So we probably are going to see Hoffenheim get a dub for the first time this year. Seems like it. I don't know. I don't know how I want to go about this. The total is sitting at 3.5. They did do this the last time these two went at it. But other than that, they have not been able to do that. And with the injured players, I'm going to have to say no. But I know why it's sitting there, because the last 5 games of Bayern, 3 out of their 5, they've been able to put that number over 3.5. So, maybe it does go over. Maybe Bayern makes 2 and, Hoffenheim makes another 2. So maybe it could be a tie on this one. I don't know. The most recent game from Bayern, they only did 1. And Hoffenheim didn't even score. So, I mean, I'm sitting here in limbo. I don't know what to do. But I think I will go under. Just because, like I said, they've only done this once between these two. I don't know if they'll do that again, especially with the injured players. Yeah. So that's my prediction. On to the next game. VfB Stuttgart versus RB Leipzig. Stuttgart has 4 injured players and 1 questionable. Leipzig has 4 injured players and 1 player with the red card. The last 5 times these two went head to head, Stuttgart did beat them 5-2, but then Leipzig beat them 5-1. Then Leipzig again 2-1, and then a draw. Then Leipzig 2-0. So Stuttgart has only been able to beat them once. That was their most recent matchup, January 27, 2024. The points went over. It was over. It was over 5. It was 7 points total. The total is sitting here at 3.5. But they've been only able to do that twice in their last 5 head to head, and that was the most recent games. The 2 most recent games. Leipzig does put in about 2 goals per game, and Stuttgart has only a minimum of 2 as well. So yeah, maybe it will go up. I mean, their most recent game from Stuttgart was only 1, but then it was 2, then it was 1, then it was 3, then it was 5. So I don't know if it's because they were playing at home, but they are playing at home today, Wednesday, January 15th. I don't know. I want to say Stuttgart. I want to say they're going to win. But, I mean, now actually, this is going to be a tie. Yeah, I see it as a tie. Have they done that in the prior? Yes, they've done that only once in the last 5. So, I mean, I see a tie, to be honest with you. Stuttgart in the last 5 games, they've gotten 3 dubs, 1 loss, 1 draw. Leipzig has 3 wins, 2 losses. So, yeah, and they both have 4 injured players. Leipzig has 1 extra player with the red card, and I don't know if that was for Bundesliga or if that was for a friendly match, or even for the UEFA Champions League. I have no idea. But yeah, okay. So my total points, I would probably put that over 3.5, just because they've done that the 2 most recent games. So, but yeah, if I had to bet this one, I'm probably not gonna bet this one. If I did, that would probably be a draw. It's just screaming for a draw. Okay, on to the last game for Bundesliga, where Werder Bremen. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Werder Bremen versus Heidenheim. Bremen has 4 injured players, 1 with the red card and 1 questionable. Heidenheim has only 2 questionable. Bremen is playing at home, but I want to say Heidenheim. Let's see. The last 5 times these two went head to head, Heidenheim won, Heidenheim won, Heidenheim won. Bremen has only been able to beat them once. That was back in October 1st, 2021. So, yeah. They both have basically, no, not really. Heidenheim has only 2 questionable, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Heidenheim on this one. The total sitting at 2.5. They have done this though every single time they match up. So okay, this is where I would go. I would either go straight up Heidenheim or I would go over 2.5. Yeah, that's where I would go with this one. The last 5 games from Bremen. The most recent one was a loss to Leipzig, but then the last four was all dubs. Win, 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 win. Heidenheim only has gotten one dub in their last 5 games, and that was the most recent one versus Berlin. Other than that, it was a loss, draw, loss, loss. So maybe because they were injured, not sure. But give me Heidenheim over 2.5. Okay, that was for the Bundesliga. This next one is for Serie A, and we only got one match. This is Inter Milan versus Bologna. Inter Milan is playing at home, but they got 6 injured players and 3 questionable. Bologna has only 1 player with the red card. 2, I think it was 2 injured players. Yeah, two injured players and 1 question. So, I mean, Inter Milan has way more injured players. They did lose their last game, I think. No, I apologize. They won their last game, but they did lose that Coppa Italia to Bologna 2-1. I don't know. This is gonna be a good game. I do say this is gonna be a good game. The total sitting at 2.5. They have hit in this one 3 out of their last 5 matchups. The most recent they did not hit over 2.5. But I do see it happening. I do see it happening because Inter Milan does put in numbers regardless whether they have injured players or not. They are playing at home. I don't know if I mentioned that. They are playing at home. Bologna is away, but they also put in numbers. Sorry. They got 2 wins. Bologna has 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss in their last 5 games. Inter Milan has only 1 loss, and that was that Supercoppa against AC Milan. Other than that, all wins. But their most recent, they only put 1 goal. Now, I don't know if that's due to the injured players, but it seems like it. So, my prediction on this one would be probably either a tie or Bologna to win. Bologna has been able to beat them twice in their last 5 head-to-head. Same thing with Inter Milan. They've only been able to beat them twice, then a draw. So, this is going to be a tough one. I don't know if I'm going to bet this one. If I did, I'd probably do the over 2.5 just because that has happened 3 out of the last 5. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my prediction. I hope this video helped you guys out to get that dub and to make the right selections. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Until the next one. Until the next video. So thanks for watching and deuces.